Hey guys, welcome to my channel. You are now tuning in to Mindful Days with Zay, where I talk about mindfulness, spirituality, and my personal experiences. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about what I think a high value woman is. I've been seeing a lot of this content where creators are making lists of what makes a high value woman, and most of the time the list is rooted in respectability politics, and it just has all these stipulations that like have nothing to do with your inner personality. It's all external. It's like, don't dress like this and don't wear this and don't do this, and it's like, I just want to dig a little bit deeper, because at the end of the day, it's what's on the inside that determines, how a person feels about you, right? I mean, looks and stuff and the way you present yourself is kind of like the first thing that draws people's attention. But like, as far as what keeps a motherfucker interested in you and what keeps a motherfucker captivated with you is what's on the inside. So let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, a high value woman just has to know her worth. Okay, she just has to know that she is that woman. Um, it's not really something that somebody can tell you. It's not something that you can convince yourself of overnight. You kind of just have to know. And that's a process of its in and of itself. It's a healing process of just knowing your worth, understanding your value, a sense of self-respect, okay, having standards, having boundaries, and sticking to them, not folding just because somebody dangling a carrot in front of your face, right? So you kind of just have to know your value already. That's the first and foremost. But second of all, you really need to take the time. In order to be a high value woman, you really need to take the time to get to know yourself. Understanding who you are, what you like, what you enjoy, the quirky things about you, the unique things about you, even the stuff that you don't like. It's good to have a good understanding, a clear and thorough understanding of yourself, so that you can move authentically. Okay, you don't want to be easily influenced by any and everybody. You don't want to just be following along with the crowd. You want to move in a way that is completely dust in the air. You want to be able to move in a way that is completely organic and feels natural to you. She might draw inspiration from other people here and there, but at the end of the day, she expresses herself uniquely and according to her own liking. Okay, she doesn't go out of her way to try to be somebody else or try to look like somebody else. And that's where these high value women videos got me fucked up, because it's like they be like, oh, don't dress too immodestly, and I'm like, well, bitch, if I want to have my titties out and I want to have if I want to wear a crop top, I can do that. You don't have to keep up with trends. You do not have to have the latest wardrobe. You do not have to have designer clothes. Literally, you find a style that works for you. You shop within your budget, and you dress how you like to dress. Okay, you wear things that complement your shape. You wear things that complement your skin tone. You like, and especially dark skinned women, wear the bright colors. Do not shy away from bright colors. Like, please, like, don't let nobody tell you that you can't wear this or you can't wear that. Like I said, a high value woman is authentic and expresses herself the way she wants to. She isn't afraid to be different. She isn't afraid to take risks. Okay, she is daring and unique to her own, to her own standard. It's just so important to wear what makes you feel good, because if you're confident, you're gonna attract the right person for you. I'm sure there's men out there who aren't gonna judge you, or people out there who aren't gonna judge you for what you have on. As long as you're confident and you rocking that shit, and if you're not letting your outfit wear you, and you're wearing that outfit, it's gonna attract somebody. So yeah, don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot wear, girl. It's up to me to determine what I feel most comfortable in, what I feel most confident wearing, what I feel sexiest in. Okay, now you can give out tips, of course, according to the male perspective, but a high value woman isn't out here doing everything for male validation, and that just is what it is. Yes, men's opinions matter. Like, if you're trying to attract a certain type of energy, yes, you'll want to, put out a certain type of energy as well. But at the end of the day, a high value woman moves according to how she wants to move and expresses herself how she wants to express herself. And if you don't like that, then you're probably not the person for her, and that's okay. A high value woman also learns from her mistakes and takes accountability for her healing. She makes it a priority to unlearn bad habits and toxic traits so that she's not bringing bullshit into whatever relationship she gets into. Okay, that's why shadow work is very important. I talk about that in my video called Stop Running From Your Darkness, where shadow work is very important, where you look at the traits or the parts of yourself that have been wounded, or the parts of yourself that have been that are not so lovable, and you nurture those parts and integrate them into your life or into your being, so that you're not hiding parts of yourself or suppressing parts of your expression. So yeah, doing shadow work is really important. Taking accountability for your healing is really important as a high value woman, because you don't want to go around projecting and just pulling people into your bullshit, or bringing bullshit to the relationship. And you also don't want to attract unhealed people. Once you heal yourself and you start taking accountability for your actions, you begin to gain clarity and discernment as far as what you are also attracting. Okay, a high value woman does not treat men specifically or anybody else like objects or like ATM machines. She doesn't walk around with her hand out ready to demanding stuff just because she's pretty. You don't deserve shit from another human being without earning it. So high value woman is not out here walking around as if the world owes her something. So instead, she takes the time to get to know people for who they are and appreciate people for who they are, rather than what they can do for her or what they can give her. So this eliminates women who are opportunists. Women who are opportunists are not high value, because at the end of the day, they can't appreciate you for you. They're not going to be there for you in your most vulnerable times, because let you say no, let you not be able to give her what she wants. She gonna drop you like a hot tamale and have another nigga on speed dial on the way. So it's really just very important for women to understand that nobody owes you a damn thing. Okay, you're not entitled to anybody's time, energy, or money just because you're pretty. You actually have to have substance. Okay, you actually have to be a good person and have a good personality. And that brings me into the next thing. A high value woman treats people with respect and kindness. She's empathetic. She's compassionate. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't go around being a mean girl or treating people like shit, like she's above them or like they're beneath her. Because if you treat people like shit, there is no way that you're going to be able to curate and create a nurturing environment inside of a home with your husband or your spouse and your children. No, you're going to bring toxicity into the home. You're going to pass your bad habits and your toxic traits down to your kids. Your marriage will probably not be peaceful if you even make it to marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is going to be peaceful if you can't treat people with respect and kindness and compassion. That's very, like, just being a mean ass bitch is disharmonious to you and others. So just stop it with the mean girl aesthetic. We're done with that. This is not high school. Okay, treat people with respect, especially service people, especially people out in public who are giving you, who are providing hospitality services to you, and just people in general. Just don't be a rude ass bitch. It's not cute. So yeah, when I say have a balanced diet, I'm not saying that you have to be vegan or you have to be vegetarian or you have to eat clean every day or you have to completely eliminate sweets and stuff like that. It's okay to enjoy, the foods that you like to eat. I still eat. I went like 5 years without eating beef, and then one day I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna start eating beef again, and now I have like a burger every week, right? But a balanced diet not only helps you regulate your weight and like your organ function, but it also helps with like smelling good, keeping a good pH balance, just maintaining like overall health. overall health. This isn't even about being skinny. This isn't about having some sort of diet. This isn't about diet culture or anything like that. It's just about maintaining your overall health and just having a nice harmonious vibe going on within your body. And also what you eat determines how you smell. So if you have a balanced diet, then you can maintain how you smell naturally. You know, men or whoever you're attracted to are going to be drawn to your pheromones, whatever your natural smell is. So eating a balanced diet will have you naturally smelling good. But, you know, in addition to a balanced diet, just, you know, having a workout routine or a fun activity that you enjoy doing that keeps you fit, whether it be dancing. I personally love skating. Pole dancing is really fun. I have a pole. I have yet to put it up in my new place. But yeah, pole dancing, just little activities that you can do to keep yourself in shape. You don't have to be an Instagram baddie. You don't have to be a Victoria's Secret model. You do not have to have the perfect body, but staying in shape, you know, just keeps you healthy overall. Like it keeps you feeling good, and of course it keeps you looking good, of course, like duh. So there's that. And then there's like little things that you can do for a beauty routine that don't require a lot. Like you don't need to spend $1,000 on skincare. Literally, if you drink water, find you a good face wash and a good moisturizer, maybe an exfoliator, you will have nice skin. You don't have to pile on pounds of makeup or foundation. You don't have to schedule a lash appointment with your tech every 2 weeks or whatever. There's not, like, all the things that we do and all the things that we spend hundreds of dollars on are actually superfluous, which means it's not necessary. Taking care of your hair, your skin, your teeth, and your nails are the main things that people look at when they're, you know, determining attractiveness. So those are just 4 basic things that you can take care of, and you will have a natural essence, a natural beauty about yourself. So another thing that makes a woman high value is the fact that she has standards. She doesn't just allow everybody in her space just because she's lonely or because they can add some sort of benefit to her life, you know, just because they have money. That doesn't mean anything. You know, she doesn't surround herself with people who are rude or filled with drama or, you know, just messy as fuck, don't have nothing going for themselves. She don't keep that type of company. High value woman keeps like-spirited individuals around her who are genuinely supportive and really have her back. She keeps people around her that genuinely love her for her, and people who genuinely appreciate her contribution to the collective. Yeah, she doesn't surround herself with fake people just because she's lonely. She doesn't, you know, date guys just because they have money. She dates people and, you know, keeps people around based off how they treat her, how they move. She doesn't tolerate bullshit from people or keep bad company just because she's lonely or because she needs something or because of some other superficial reason. She surrounds herself with people who she genuinely connects with, that she has good vibes with, that, you know, treat her well, that treat her good, have her best interests at heart. She has genuine friends. She has genuine connections. She doesn't have a bunch of fake ass friends who talk shit about her behind her back. She doesn't talk shit about her friends behind their back. It's just real authentic. Her relationships are just as authentic as she is. So yes, like, she's not going out on dates just for free food. Who has time for that? She's not dating guys just because they have money. She's dating people because of their personality, how they treat her, and what they are able to bring into her life as far as positivity and growth. So yeah, she doesn't settle for any old thing, and she doesn't just, you know, surround herself with anybody. It's really important, because when you surround yourself with anybody and you keep people around who don't even value you or who don't treat you with basic respect and genuine love, that is a huge indicator that you don't value yourself. So how can other people perceive you as high value? You know what I'm saying? Like, lastly, a high value woman has something going for herself. whether it be a hobby or a skill or a natural talent that you're passionate about, goals that you're working towards, you have something going for yourself. Not only does that, make observers admire you, but if they come into your life, they're probably gonna want to help you build that up or support you in getting to the next level of where you want to be. So yeah, just have something going for yourself. Nobody wants to be with somebody who doesn't have any interests, because what is there to talk about? If all you do is, scroll on social media all day in your free time, that's not interesting. Like, what else? What is fascinating about you? What's special about you other than the fact that you are pretty? Okay. Yeah, so just having hobbies and things that you're interested in and passionate about is a big plus when it comes to determining whether or not you're suitable for dating in most people's eyes. Okay, like, I know for a fact that I personally can't date somebody who has no passions. You have no passions, you have no goals, you have no ambition. I'm good, like, what is there to talk about? I'm bored. You ask me what I'm doing. I'm learning, I'm studying astrology, learning about myself. I'm practicing my painting skills. I'm working on my writing skills. I'm doing YouTube, editing videos, editing content. I'm, practicing pole dancing. Me personally, I have so many things that I'm interested in, mainly because I have Mercury in third house. I don't know if you're into astrology, but if you read up on your houses and, you look into Mercury being in the third house, I have so many interests. One of my challenges is, honing in on 1 or 2 activities that I can focus on and, sort of like become an expert at, rather than being a jack of all trades and a master at none. But yeah, just have something going for yourself, ladies. Like, it doesn't take all of this extra superficial shit to be a high value woman. You do not have to go out and buy a bunch of fucking 2-piece business suits. You do not have to be a boss ass bitch with $100,000 income, living the soft life, whatever. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. Just be yourself, be kind, be compassionate, be empathetic, be authentic. Work on yourself. Do the work to heal your trauma and your toxicity, so that you're not talking down to men and being hella aggressive for no reason, and so that you're not walking out with your hand out demanding that people, give you things and things that you haven't even earned. You don't get to just walk around demanding shit just because you're pretty. It's gonna take more than that. It doesn't matter how much your shoes cost, whether or not you have on shoes from Payless or whether you're wearing $900 Christian Louboutins. Nobody cares about how much money you spent on your lace front wig. Nobody gives a shit. If you're not a good person, if you're not an interesting person who is authentic and treats people with kindness, you're going to get passed up. And if you do get chosen, most likely, they're going to realize very, very quickly that there's no substance and they're not going to stay very long. So I'm just saying, we're going to have to do a little bit more than curate what's on the outside. We need to work on what's on the inside, okay? Like, it's a lot of high value woman videos that have nothing to do with what's on the inside. And I watch these videos and I'm like, so you want me to change literally everything about myself so that I can attract a guy? That's weak as fuck, and that's not real. And eventually, whoever I attract is going to know that I put on this facade, and they're gonna leave me anyway. Like, it's not even gonna be sustainable. So I don't know, maybe y'all are just like so used to being fake that y'all embed it into even the way you date, which is another thing. It's like a lot of women date people that they're not even interested in just because they have money. Or they date, I've heard of women, going on dates just for free food. And I'm like, I don't have the time. I don't have the energy to fake the funk when it comes to attraction, because I'm trying to find a husband tomorrow. Like, I don't have time to waste with people that I'm not interested in or people that I don't have a connection with. So if you have time to waste on people that you're not even really feeling like that, you probably don't have much going for yourself. You're probably not, going to be looked at as a high value woman. It just is what it is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it besides a to-do list of, everything that you need to change about yourself. I hope that you really got like some genuine insight on, just how the inside matters more than the outside. If you have anything that you'd like to add to if you have anything that you'd like to add to the discussion, or if you'd like me to expand on anything that I talked about in this video, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. Go ahead and drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will know next time I post content. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.